Well, no. All right. Let's give it a good squeeze up here. Yeah, good and tight. Let's lift up his arm. Oh, nope. That didn't work. Let's squeeze again. We'll lift up his arm and give it a little squeeze over here. And lift up this arm. Squeeze over here. That's good and tight. Yep. And we're going to try and... Well, damn. Okay. We'll just try to squeeze everything together from this side. And no. Right, these things are awful expensive for this stuff not to frickin' work. What the son of a... Oh my god. Let's go together. What is it? Let's lift this up and... You know what? I think... Well, oh, fuck it. Fuck the thing. Fuck the I swear to God. Hey, greetings, my action figure collector aficionados, and today we are going to address probably the biggest Transformer issue of, modern times, and that's Legacy United Sandstorm's loose chest connection. It is a massive pain in the ass, and since I just happen to have two figures, I had one to do trial and error on. If I killed it, I killed it. And then another one that I can use my knowledge and findings and fix that one for my shelf. So stick around. I hope you enjoy the ride. Let's check this out. All right, so this is the original release of Sandstorm. And I did a lot of things. And, I try to go in and figure out what is the least amount of damage I need to do to make something work. So if when you guys fiddle around with this guy, you'll know it always feels like there's something pressing in here that you can't quite get to get it to snug up and fill that gap. Let me get this out of the way for the camera. To get this gap filled all the way like you figure it needs to. So I went in, and I went into threads and mods and Reddit and everything to try to figure this out. And I went in and sanded all of this down quite a bit on both sides, thinking maybe this is just a bad tolerance and it's pushing inside the chest. That didn't fix it. I went as far as, let me try to find a way of showing you guys what all I did. I also saw a thread of sanding and or nipping these little tabs off. So I rounded this one down a little more to the point I realized that this doesn't even connect in there anymore. Then I went in and I took my flat file here, and I thought maybe as this goes in, it's squeezing too hard and it's pushing itself out, but it's still, you could just feel like there was something in here somewhere pushing back, right? And that's just annoying because you figure, well, once I find it, couple of snips, couple of this, couple of that, and we'll be good to go. What did I do here? Why is this guy stuck now? What did I do? I did that? Okay. So if those tabs are sliding in okay, see? And these tabs aren't even touching anymore, then the point of cutting them off seems kind of dumb because it's still just lining up the situation, the whole hinge and everything. So I didn't want to just start nipping things off. So then I finally just did the normal thing of I put super glue inside here and rolled it around real good. And I squished it all in together a couple of times and then let him dry. And here is the fix. See, look, I can move his arm and his chest doesn't pop out. He even raised his head up, nothing popped out. Now that gap is still there, but now there's a tighter tolerance on that little tiny peg in his orange chest piece. And look, he's good. He's good to go. So look, even pulling on it, it's a much better fit. See, now I can, obviously you want it to open so you can transform it, right? But it's still, you know, I don't know why this got past quality control, Hasbro. Shame. But that's what I did. So let's do it to the other Springer. I think all I'm going to do, everything else fixed nothing. And I think really all it is the super glue and the peg. All right, so I have had many a conversation with you guys about all the different things that you guys use for loose joints. I'm going to use my trusty old super glue because I have a ton of it laying around. I have yet tried the furniture polish because I don't have nice enough furniture to ever try to polish it. I've got a pug eating everything. So I'm going to stick to old trusty super glue that I have tons of, because why spend money on anything when this seems to work for me? So the other thing I've looked into, there's some sort of stuff called Kiki joint fluid that looks pretty interesting too. You know, one day I'll check it out. Right now, we're gonna stick to this stuff. All right, really low tech, right? I like low tech. So I even have a reusable toothpick, right? So it is as simple as getting a glob on the toothpick. Not much, don't need much. Just like that. And then if I was smart, I'd have had his chest open already, but I didn't. And we're just gonna glob that in there and we'll work it around. Make sure we don't have a bubble going since we're doing a hollow area. Might even use the other side, the clean side, kind of work it around a little bit there. And we'll do a test fit, another test fit, another test fit. Okay, get everything kind of distributed with the peg itself, so there's not like some like little lump or something right there where the peg's gonna go. I can't fit now, I can't do it. So yeah, that's good. And now I'm gonna use my thumb and clean off the surface so it's still smooth, and then we play the waiting game. And I keep sliding in and out of my Peter Griffin voice because me and the kiddo have been watching a lot of Family Guy. So we do a lot of this, and I try not to do it all the time, but sometimes I slide in and out. Yeah, all right. All right, let's see how Mr. Sad Chest is doing. So I've been away from him for about 30 minutes for the glue to solidify, but we'll go ahead and check. Let me just... my finger on there, nothing seems to be tacky at all. Put the toothpick in. Everything seems to be dry. So let's give him a squeeze. And look at that. I can move his arms without his chest popping off. I can pull on his shoulders. No chest pop off. Actually, it's a good snug fit. It actually starts to pull this whole assembly out of place to before it unpegs. So this is a good snug fit, just like the other one, my test subject. So we are good. And I know this isn't the most intricate tutorial, but I did want to show you that it was not necessary to carve pieces up or break out the Dremel, or break out, you know, snippers and start cutting things off. It really comes down to just the tolerance of that peg that holds everything together nice and tight. And we'll just let him hang out here with his buddy Octane. Oh, easy, fella. Put him away. There you go. All right. Cool. Well, there you have it. So, happy modding. Have fun. Keep collecting. Be good to one another. And I will see you real soon, right here on